The computer printout. We're going to use one card out of this deck. It doesn't matter which one it is. It's this one right here, the two of hearts. We're going to lose a two of hearts within the deck. Give that a couple of cuts and one good shuffle to really lose that two of hearts. Now for me to find it, I've got to turn the computer on just like this. Once I turn it on, it's going to start to process and think and search for that two of hearts. Now once the computer finds the two of hearts, it's going to print it out just like this. Printing out the two of hearts. First, going to start off with the deck on your left hand. This grip over here, fingers at the bottom, thumb at the top, and your forefinger in the back to secure the deck, secure the cuts. I usually use this if I've got to locate a card or produce a card. So it's pretty much a locator move, like in a 4-ace routine, or if I've got to find the 4 aces, I usually throw this in there as to find one of the aces. So the card that you're going to look for has to be at the bottom. In this case, the 9 of clubs. So you start off, like I said, with a grip over here on your left hand. You're going to come in with your right hand. The deck is going to get split up into 5 parts, to 5 packets. You're going to come in, cut off a packet that small, right there. Now your right hand is going to turn that way. You're going to come in over here. You're going to meet up with the rest of the deck. And you're going to cut off another packet, like so. Once you've done that, you're going to turn your right hand again to cut off another packet over here. And you're going to turn it back again one more time, cut off another packet, and come back with the last packet. Okay, so that's what it looks like right there. You got 3 on this side, 2 on that side. Now you can cut it. You can cut the packets like this. You can just do it normally. But the thing is that what makes this flourish look cool are all the movements. So the more twists and turns you got on there, the cooler it looks. Okay? So once you're there, once you split up the packet, you're in that position right there. Now your grip is going to pretty much remain the same. Your thumb up here, your middle finger, and your forefinger in the back. In fact, those 3, your middle finger, your thumb, and your forefinger, don't move at all throughout the whole thing. Alright, and your third finger will rest probably about halfway or over to the right a little bit, halfway. And your pinky just kind of sits there. It doesn't really do anything. Now your right hand is going to come in. Your middle finger will come over to this corner, and your thumb will come over to the other corner over here on the side. Once you got that grip, they're going to squeeze in together. You're going to squeeze the 2 halves in together. This is one half, this is the other half. You're going to squeeze them together. Now since you're applying the pressure on the top corners, this is going to move in diagonally this way, and this half is going to move in diagonally that way. So this is what it looks like when you squeeze them both in. That's what it looks like about halfway. And notice where your third finger is over here. It got pushed because as the left half went in, your third finger was in the way. So it gets pushed along with that half. So what you want to do at this point is move your third finger out of the way and finish pushing that in. And now if you can't go any further, if you look up there, all my thumb over here along my middle finger is met up with my thumb, with my left thumb. That means I can't go any further. So down here, my third finger will push up against this half to straighten that out. So it looks like I'm back where I started. So the 2 halves are now over here, and the 3 packets are now over here. Okay? And then we can do that back and forth, just like so. And then you can actually get that up to speed. Once you get that going, back and forth. And then from there, after you last push through, you can push the entire thing together normally. Okay, squaring it up, turning it over one more time, rotating it. Now you're going to push the card out, which is a 9 of clubs. Your forefinger will fish out that single card, the single bottom card. Okay, you can just grab that like that. With practice and time, you can just get that one card out. Now notice your thumb; it's at an angle with your grip over here. Now once you push that out, it's gonna go out and then up that way because of your thumb, because it's touching that card. Because there's like it's kind of squeezing that card, the 9 of clubs, as it's getting pushed out. And it's going to look somewhat like this. And it's going to get pushed up. Alright? So, from this angle, from inside, from the other side, this is what it looks like. It gets pushed out. Notice my forefinger, it's kind of like towards the bottom. Not in the middle, not at the top. It's got to be close towards the bottom. That's what's going to help bring that card up, the 9 of clubs up. Just like that. So it's just going to naturally turn itself up. Okay, and one more time from this angle, pushing the card out, and notice my thumb over here that's pressing against the card and onto the rest of the deck. Now while I'm here, or once I'm here, the rest of my thumb will close in on the 9 of clubs. Okay, if you look, my forefinger will switch over to the top, and my thumb will kind of crawl up. The rest of my thumb will crawl up onto that 9 of clubs, closing that on top of the deck. Okay, that's what happens right there. So, in fast motion, this is what it looks like. Just like that. And from the other side, this is what it looks like over here. 9 of clubs will get pushed out, and then gets closed up on top of the deck. Alright, now once I get to that point, once I get to there, after I've closed it up with my thumb, notice where it landed. My pinky is right underneath that 9 of clubs, and my third finger is right over here. That's perfect position for me to clip that with my third finger and my pinky. I'm just going to go ahead and clip that, and if you look over here, the rest of the 9 of clubs is underneath my thumb. So once I move this out of the way, that 9 of clubs is going to flip up. Like that. So I've now flipped up the 9 of clubs. From here, my forefinger will push the deck in towards me. Once I push that in, it's going to be a quick push. Like that. So it shifts, so it looks like it shifts the 9 of clubs, but really it doesn't. The whole deck shifts. So now once I push that to the front, my thumb will come behind the 9 of clubs. Apply pressure going this way, turning it. It's going to get turned this way. Okay? And now from here my forefinger will come in, and I'm in this position over here with the 9 of clubs. And then when I let go of my pinky, it's going to get turned face up. Alright, so one more time. I'm going to go from here, push out the 9 of clubs, clip the 9 of clubs, push the deck back, turning the 9 of clubs over. And from the other angle, from over here, 9 of clubs gets pushed out and up and over, gets clipped, the deck pushes back, 9 of clubs gets rotated.